My boyfriend asked me for an open relationship, so I slept with his brother. My boyfriend and I are both 26 years old, and we've been together for about 2 years. We've never had any issues up until last month when he asked to open our relationship. He said that all men have the innate desire to sleep with as many women as they'd like. He said that women are attracted to men like him who are in their peak physical shape and that he should take advantage of that, proceeding to say something about men wanting to spread their seed far and wide. I didn't see this coming at all, and I was appalled. By the time he was finished, he told me that I'm perfect wife material and the woman he wants to come home to, but that only rubs salt on the wound. However, I told him that this was fine with me and asked if he had anyone in particular in mind that it made him come to this decision. He was surprised by my reaction and told me how awesome I was for being so understanding. He then showed me his Tinder profile and an upcoming date. He knew that this arrangement only benefited him because I'm not into casual flings and wouldn't feel comfortable sleeping around. He said he knows that I wouldn't go looking for other guys because I'm too sweet and loyal. This really set me off. He was already looking for hookups before he even brought up the topic of an open relationship with me, and I knew from his Tinder profile that he would have cheated on me regardless of what my decision on the matter was. So I decided the best way to go about this was to do something that I knew would upset him. He has a 19-year-old brother, and I called him the following day, explaining the entire open relationship situation his brother had proposed, and asked if he'd be interested in having some fun with me. He admitted that he was willing, but felt a bit insecure because he was a virgin at the time, but I told him it was all right because he wouldn't be after the night was over. I kept my word and we slept together later that night. Afterwards, I asked my boyfriend about his date, and he said he had a great time. I told him that I met a guy who was younger than him who was a pretty cute, shy, and inexperienced rugby player. He was curious enough to ask for a picture, which I gladly sent him, and when he saw the guy I was talking about was his brother, all hell broke loose. He had a complete meltdown and called me all sorts of slurs and profanities under the sun. I told him it's only natural for me to want someone like his younger brother and reminded him about our conversation where he talked about how women wanted men in peak physical form, which his brother clearly was. He's still blowing up my phone even after I left his house and has sent me dozens of texts since. I told him that our relationship was over, but he kept saying that he forgives me even though I'm deeply fucked up and deranged. He suggested therapy, but claimed it might not help someone as evil as me. I believe what I did was justified after everything he had said and done, but maybe I went too far. Am I the a-hole?